shenanigans. I know it's been a while since I have been on here, but figured I'd jump in for a minute. I am Shannon. Obviously, you're at Shenanigans 321, and going to Mesquite, which is a small type of Vegas town. It's about a 45-minute drive from where I live in St. George, almost midpoint, halfway to Vegas. Date night tonight. We are going to the casino, gonna go to a comedy club, grab something for dinner. Thinking the prime rib will be delish, hopefully, and hopefully win some money. With that being said, again, if you've been with me for a while, you know that my channel has not been upkept, for lack of better words. Really busy with work. If you don't know, I'm a flight attendant, and I'm only home on average, give or take 10, sometimes 12 days a month. And I was out of work for a little while. I was sick and tried to make up those hours. So I've been working like back to back 6 days on, sometimes 12, 14-hour shifts. It's been bananas. Don't have a moderator here in the room just yet. Hi, Michael. Maybe I do now that my good friend Michael is here, or simply Jessica. I think you guys are still moderators. Can you hear me okay? Do I need to address the lighting? We are going to be getting some storms here, and of course, it's a little bit darker, but might not be able to respond to all of your messages. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Michael. Hello, Tony. Anyway, I am going to get into a couple things. Again, if you're new here, my name is Shannon, 53-year-old flight attendant, live in St. George, Utah right now. Been here almost 10 years, actually, in September. 3 beautiful children. I've got my 4th biological granddaughter, well, grandchild, my 3rd granddaughter, due on her daddy's birthday, my oldest son, Nathan, September 6th. They're in Illinois. Mid-month, I'm going to probably go out there for a week, maybe up to 2 weeks. We'll see how my schedule works out to go help with the newborn. And yeah, it's been insane summer travel. I haven't really been anywhere. We had a cruise, my fiance Jay and I, that we were going to Haiti, destination he picked out. But they canceled our cruise. We ended up losing the $500 deposit. We had it booked for like a year, and I just gotta tell you, NCL is a joke. A joke. So instead, we're gonna do Budapest in October, Copenhagen, some Western Europe for about a week and a half. So yeah, just don't have the time to upkeep the channel, but I did want to get into a couple things with you. First off, a couple shout outs. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Dawn. Hey, girl. Thank you so much. So a couple shout outs to Haulin' It with Mima, my girl Tammy. I reached out to her. I think she was in the middle of the move, and I haven't talked to her in a while, but I have been watching her channel, and actually have friend mail that I need to send out to her. Now I have to be back at work. Hopefully I can still make the flight, because I commute. I work in Salt Lake City is my base, which is a 4.5-hour drive, about an hour flight. But I have almost everything set up for her. Just have to mail out her friend mail. Favorites with Laura, I just sent her, and Eric and George from Smile Until It Hurts. Trisha's house, Trisha and Christine from Cozy Pink Butterfly. I sent them some friend mail, just stickers, which I'm gonna get into. Part of my journey getting in touch with my inner child has been something I did when I was in junior high school, elementary school. With my age, we had sticker book collections. I mean, we used to Chinese jump rope, roller skating on Friday nights, and times have changed. And I think there was something on Facebook that I saw, those retro scratch and sniff stickers, that I was like, I gotta get these. And I did. And when I tell you, I spent 40 bucks to try to get all the scents, how disappointed I was that they really did not smell at all. In fact, on Temu, I had ordered some smelly stickers, and they weren't the retro ones I grew up on, but they actually had scents to them. With that being said, yeah, sticker book collection. I'm going to show you mine if I have time in a little bit, but I'm trying to start something with other influencers, even friends, where I send out just little cards and stickers and something I'm going to pass down to my grandchildren. And some of those stickers on eBay, I got to tell you, these jelly ones, they have like this glitter paint in them. $45. $45 for one sticker. Insane. So yeah, if you take care of them, they can go up in value. I guess, you know, not like stamps or coins, but, you know, just have fun with it. I go through, yeah, we gotta love Tammy. I go through, I have OCD and ADHD and whatever. With that being said, I am obsessive. I will get into things like I did when I was doing the Temu hauls before the tariffs hit and everything. I was really, really into that for a while, as you'll see from some of my previous videos. Then I got into the stickers, and now I'm kind of like, eh. I also sent out some to Chit Chat from Down Under, and I just thought it was cute, you know, with prices going up and me kind of my income fluctuating with health issues, missing work. Thought it'd be cheap, you know, to just, I love getting old school mail, you know, just, hey, thinking of you, here's some stickers. Anyway, I don't order from Temu as much as I used to. The quality isn't what it used to be when they first took off years ago, and the prices definitely have gone up. And with that being said, once in a while I'll do Temu, but I've also gotten into something called, I think it's called What's Not or something like that. It's like auctions, and I've gotten some products from them, some like dry shampoos. You bid on the products you want. I'm an idiot. They had this Christian Dior bottle like this, and I should have showed you. It's probably about the size of my vape. With that being said, I vape, I curse, but it was like this size, right? And they said it retailed for $86, and I looked it up, and it did. Well, I thought it was Christian Dior perfume. And so when I got it, I'm like, oh, this smells good. And I sprayed it. I'm like, but why is it so oily? Anyway, fast forward, went back on to, you know, get some other makeup and hair products, because it's a really great site. You should check it out. And another hauler, if you will, auctioneer was going on. And she said, oh, this Christian Dior. I'm like, oh, yeah, I just got that. I said, the perfume, it's like a body oil. She goes, oh, it's hair oil. So it's perfumed hair oil, which I guess is something I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to bounce around just because high energy today. Hi, Jerry. Thank you, my love. Hey, Kay Huncho, you remember me? Well, I'm happy you're here. But yeah, I'll get into some things that I got from Temu. And again, I was not anticipating doing much with this channel, so I did open up quite a few things because it's not strictly Temu anymore. I'll review the orders. Again, prices changed on Temu. I'm really not doing much of Temu anymore as far as pushing it. I would love to get some sponsored hauls, but I'll show you some of the goods I got. A lot of them I already used, or they're in the laundry. But one of them, I love these. Now I do get the human hair, the real human hair, but I don't always wear the human hair tape and extensions because number one, they're expensive, and when I did have them in, it was a sponsored haul, but I still ended up paying like $150 just to get them installed, and then the upkeep and maintenance was horrible. So I get these kind of like synthetic. I do have some real ones, and they're just clip in. It's like a claw, if you will. I put my hair back in a ponytail because my natural hair, I chopped a lot of it off, so it's like here, shoulder length. But again, it's date night, so I'm like, you know what? I don't want to really crimp my hair. It's too short for that, and it's damaged. And So I just threw in a couple curls in the front. And yeah, this I believe was like $15. Prices change, might not be accurate. Is the lighting okay, you guys? Should I put on the ceiling fan light? Do I need more lighting? Hey, Cheryl. How are you, my friend? You know what? I'll see if it gets any darker. I will adjust the lighting. But let me get into Temu now that I got my shout outs out there. I actually think I do need the lighting. Yes, thank you, Jerry. I'll be right back. Stand by me. Now it's gonna be so bright. Better? And see all my wrinkles and gray hair now? I haven't been to the salon in months. Oh, look at my nails, aren't they cute? Oh, that vape is dead. Yeah, okay, I need to charge that. Yeah, I vape, sorry guys. That's why my channel's not for kids. Might be somewhat of an influencer, but never proclaimed to be a good one. But yeah, cute. Anyway, glasses on, glasses off. Thank you. Yeah, I like the chrome. It's a really different color, but he did a really good hand-painted design. I thought that was cute. It's got the bling. Girl, Jerry, that's... So my health has been better. It's been worse, too. As far as the seizures, I haven't had any since Easter. Still have to do the EEG with the neurology. Blood pressure still drops, but had a lovely colonoscopy in July. I want to say the 23rd, and unfortunately they did find some more tumors and they removed them. And now I have to see an oncologist. I did a mammogram and thankfully it has not spread. T3 cells are elevated. Keeping an eye on it. They think they got everything out, but you know. Again, I just got to keep an eye on it. But thank you for asking. You like the nail color? Yeah, see, you know, I told him I wanted like a shamrock shake, McDonald's green, and this is more of like a pea soup, but it's different because I usually use like reds or purples, blacks, grays, or something really bold and colorful. So it's kind of neutral, but thanks. Anyway, I'll get back into this. I'm not going to have prices for you. I've seen these a couple times. I got one and it broke, but I can't do it obviously with my hair in. But it's a headband, and then what you do is you take back little. I actually probably could have rocked this tonight, but wasn't anticipating doing this haul. But you take back little strands of your hair, and you can braid it or twist it and pull it back. And because my hair has to be up for work, I thought that would be ideal. But maybe in a future video I'll check it out and see how it works. Worried about you. Yeah, the colonoscopy is a pain in the ass for sure. Yes, Jerry, just DM me and I'll give it to you. I talked to Christine, my sister from another mister. Haven't talked to Tammy for a while. I'm just gonna pull a lot of shit out of here. So anyway, they had a lot of Mickey Mouse stuff. Like, I love Disney. Love Disney. Who doesn't, right? But I'm just going to dump the bag and make a mess. And I got a lot more than what I'm going to show you. But this was some of the stuff I managed to find. So these are just black stretch pants. Really comfy. I've got a matching shirt, but I packed it for my overnight. The elastic band, it is a little bit see-through, but I do wear longer shirts to cover my arse when I can. But it's got like a matching shirt to it. And the quality's not bad, and I didn't spend too much. I don't know, I want to say maybe $15, $10 to $15. But if you are a Disney buff like me or planning a trip to the happiest place on earth, they got such cute Mickey Mouse stuff. I mean, more than just Mickey Mouse, right? Just Disney in general. I think my favorite Disney character would have to be Donald. I can relate to him with that hot temper. You'll see a lot of Disney stuff here. And I believe I got a set of 6 in different colors. So of course, you know, I like to match. Oh, you know, I should have got this. Damn it. I'm gonna have to come back and show you something else I just remembered. But yeah, I just did this like Disney spree, shopping spree on Temu. So I got the gray with the Mickey. And, you know, I kind of, you know, with Temu, sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get in regards to quality or the prints. And I'm like, okay, is this going to look like Mickey Mouse at all? It does. It does. So I got them in gray, the socks. I got them in the black, white, of course. And I have to show you the ring I got. So I think I know where it is. I'll be back. Sorry, I am such a rude host. Gotta show you, gotta show you. Uh-huh. All right. Now I did get one size, and I think it was children's, and I didn't realize it when I ordered it because it's gonna be way too small for me. But look at this cute little ring. It's the Mickey ears. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? Can you? I don't know. But, you know, I figured, hey, drop in some not so subtle hints that I want to go to Disney. I really do. Haven't been there since, shoot, 95? Live in Florida. Yeah. Oh my, hi Leslie. Oh, Paris, yes. Susan. Yeah, Mickey hands, isn't that cute? All right, then I got this one shirt that is gonna be way too small for me. Am I sitting on it? Yeah, so I'll probably send it to my granddaughter. I think it's gonna be too small. It says it's an extra large. Maybe I'll have to try it on. But you could see you got, I don't know what that PABMB is, and I'm okay with it. This is, I believe, pajamas, because way too thin for me to wear out in public. I mean, I can even see myself through the camera. But I haven't tried it on, but I'm thinking, you know, it'll be too big for my granddaughter for now. But maybe her mom wants it. But it's just pajamas. I'll try it on. So the straight leg, I don't know, just regular. Now these fit because they've got some pull to them, actually a lot. Maybe I should try the shirt on before I say I'm not, and I already showed you the pants, so I'm just, oh, and then I got a pack of, these are so comfortable. So I love Victoria's Secrets. I just paid off my credit card there. But these are kind of like knockoffs of Victoria's Secrets, right? And as I got older, girls, guys, sorry, I don't want anything in my ass. I already have a fiance, and that's enough of anything up my ass that I want. But I love these, are so comfortable, and but they do have, I like the breathing, kind of, you know, that's the back and that's the front, and they have all different colors. And again, I'm not sure the price, but I think it was a pack of 6, and I want to say it was maybe $11, give or take. So I know it was less, no more than $2 per pair, which if you've ever been to Victoria's Secret, you know you're paying like $7.99 for one pair of panties. And again, as I got older, I'm down with the cotton. You know, sometimes, you know, I want to feel sexy. I'll throw in some leather. Well, I mean, not leather. Or am I? You know, the lace, the frills. But for everyday comfort, especially being on my feet 12 to 14 hours a day at work, I want to be comfortable. I need to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? TMI, sorry. Hold your ears, close your eyes. But yeah, these are so comfortable. comfortable. And again, they just remind me of the Victoria's Secret's pink line. But there's hot pink, there's the turquoise, of course, black, red, white, um, purple. Very, very comfortable. Ladies, if you are having a hard time finding some comfortable panties, look these up. I don't know if you would just look up cotton briefs, do you boo, whatever you like, but yes, extremely comfortable. Again, at 53 years old, I'm not trying to look cute. I want to be comfortable. Cheers. Yes, I'm drinking Chardonnay. I don't actually drink that much anymore. But I'm going out. And if I lose money, I want to at least feel good. Mickey hands. Hi, sweetie. Leslie, I'm good. Slept with brother, help. You know it's Cam. Do they have a liner? Let's see. They're so comfortable. I don't know, slept with brother, help, whatever the hell that is. Oh, you know what I just noticed too? They've got, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see the kind of woven little hearts, stitches? Guys, it's a girl thing. And, you know, I already know Michael, you know, I mean, you're married, you get it. But it doesn't have the pockets, if that's what you mean for like a sanitary napkin. So, no, there's really no liner there. But, ladies, I had a hysterectomy when I was 25 years old because I hemorrhaged during childbirth. And God said, no more babies for you. It was sad, too, because, you know, I had just gotten married and we wanted a big family. And God said, that's it. So I haven't needed that pocket or protection, you know, because I haven't bled since 1998. Everybody's like, you're so lucky. Yeah, I guess going through menopause at 25 years old, but TMI, sorry guys, I'm being bold today. Anyway, on to the next product is, look at how cute. And I can mix and match. This is just a regular t-shirt. And I got to tell you, the quality on this Mickey, this t-shirt in itself is, my guess is going to be 100% cotton. And again, I don't think I paid more than $10. And if you've ever shopped anything Disney, I mean, it doesn't have the Disney tag. It's not authentic. But I can show you a shirt that I got and spent $40. I'm going to show you too. I'm going to get up and just get away from the camera. But this doesn't have a tag. But I'm going to say it's 100% cotton. It's heavy. It's going to be perfect for the fall. Wait a minute. It's a large. And wow, 95% polyester, 5% elastine. I would have thought it was 100% cotton, but heavy, good material. Chat, Diane, what's up? There's the other panties in the black, right? No liner though, it's great. I'm gonna show you something I got. I was in Medford, I believe. I'll be back. Sorry guys, so sorry. But I'm just gonna show you the difference with tags. This is your authentic Disney t-shirt, right? Got the Disney tag there. If you're a Disney buff, you already know anything just with the name Disney is crazy expensive. So yeah, I was on a work trip at Oregon, and I got one for Jay and one for me. And I'm so grateful that he doesn't mind dressing up in like similar clothes. It's just a black t-shirt. When I tell you this was $42, but I have my airline discount, so it came out to $35 for one t-shirt. One t-shirt. I've been picking my face. My face has been breaking out. $35! Out of my damn mind. But, again, it's got my dude. It's got my Donald, my hot-tempered duck. And, you know, Sometimes I see things and I'm like, I really want it. Do I really want to spend that much for it? No, I don't, but I like it. All right, chit chat. Leslie, oh, I love that we're all friends here. I'm almost done. Again, I got a lot more in this bag, but used most of it. Now, I love pajamas. You guys, I have, no lie, 4 huge long drawers of pajamas. I've got my t-shirt sets, I've got my nightgowns, I've got my shorts, I've got my footed pajamas, I've got the cute hooded pajamas. I love pajamas because when I'm home, as soon as I walk in that door, off comes the bra, off comes the uniform, kick off the shoes, remote in my hand, kicking back, watching people like Chit Chat from Down Under, my girl Diane, and I pretty much, if I'm not working, you're going to find me lounging in pajamas. Not to mention when I'm in the hospital, which is at least 2 to 3 times a year, unfortunately, with my health issues. I don't want to be stuck in the hospital gowns. You know, if I get visitors coming, I want to look somewhat cute. So, excuses. I love pajamas. There you go. Love my pajamas. And I like the drawstring, right? And no, it's not Disney, but again, it has a matching shirt. And it's when it starts getting cool. So, you know, I've got the 4 drawers I told you. I've got my winter pajamas, my summer, my fall, and spring. And I actually got to kind of go through them because a lot of them don't fit, but they're just so comfy. And I used to just sleep in t-shirts or jerseys, but you know what? I like pajamas. Robes, not so much. And again, I just was on this Disney kick, and they had so many cute Disney. Now, this is more of that shiny material, but not bad. But look how cute. Tell me that it's not cute. And I'm telling you, I don't think I spent more than $15, $10 to $15 on whether it's a set or a shirt. And then with a little Mickey thing. Maybe I'll wear that this week. And these are just regular stretch pants, size medium. They're a little bit big. I wish they had pockets. And it's not like I work out, but I should. But I just wear my black and white Nikes. I do like everything to match. But they're stretch pants. I do wish that they were thicker to add more support, but these are more or less just comfy. You know, like if I'm going to my son's and hanging out, I'll wear that, or I'll steal his sweatpants. This one is really cute. It's sleeveless. And again, I don't know how I found it, if it was like just look at the little shoulder holes. So, really cute. I like it. So yeah, was on my Disney kick, and that is pretty much all of that. Again, I have more, of course, makeup, and oh, I will show you this other thing I got. So if you guys are ever on Facebook, or even you get the advertisement for stuff, have you guys seen the Eternal Matches? It's like a strike anywhere. Like, I love to camp. We haven't gone this year because our forest caught on fire. My favorite place we go. And if you don't know, I have a minivan, and I took out the seats, they're removable, put a mattress back there, put curtains around it. And when we go camping, I really want an inflatable tent with all the inflatable furniture and all that. I'm weird. I'd live in it if I lived in a climate that would allow me. But Jay likes just camping in the van that I converted. Anyway, back to the matches. So I kept seeing these advertisements like on YouTube and Facebook. They're strike anywhere, like military, survival, emergency matches. And I was like, you know, that would be nice to have because every time we go camping, I usually bring, you know, I love my candles as well, another obsession. And I just get these at the dollar store. I do have one I got from Temu that's like a zapper, but um, sometimes we forget it. There's been a couple times we went camping, and by the way, I love these. I'm all over the place. My OCD's in high gear today. But just these room concentrated sprays. This one is one of my favorites. I like the Laundry Day, but it's um, White Barn concentrated room spray, the pumpkin pecan waffles. Nothing like a house that smells good, like you just got done baking, right? And they last forever. And this is Laundry Day from White Barn. Let me see the different scents I have. This one is the Clean House Vibes, in case I want to fake it till I make it. Actually, I deep cleaned this house for 7 hours today. I just have all this energy and another Laundry Day, but I love it. And Jay's son, Dylan, came over a couple days ago, and best compliment. You know, he lived with us for a while. He's married now, and um, he walked in the door. Him and his dad went golfing, and he said, "Man," he goes, "I love coming over here." He's like, "'Cause it just smells like home." As a mom, like that's the best thing. Like even at my age, when I go to see my mom in Virginia, it's like I'm home. You know, mom's got, you know, always has, she owned a bakery growing up, so to speak. She just bakes. So she always had like donuts or fritters or pies or, and I'm like, I'm home. So to hear that from my stepson, to be like, man, this house always smells like home. And of course, I had just gotten done cooking my pot pie. Again, sorry, ran out of my meds, so my OCD's all over the place. Back to the Strike Anywhere matches for camping, y'all. And I'll catch up on your comments in a minute. I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is going to be great to put in with, just throw, we have camping crate, right? Like just throw it in there with the chairs and everything. So I don't have to worry about, did I bring the lighter? So I saw it advertised on YouTube and Facebook, and it was like $40. And I'm like, screw that. I'm not spending $40, you know, just make sure I have extra lighters. But I said, you know, what the hell? Anytime I see something I want advertised, I'll go on Temu, and most of the time they have it. Came in this little, and I gave it to Jay as a little gift. Looks like jewelry, but, and I haven't tried it out, but it's those everlasting survival military matches. Did a 5.5 hours clean. Yeah. Oh, me too, chit-chat. Hey, Jaden. But do not keep using the lighter if you find oil insufficient. The flame is tiny and the lighter becomes default to ignite or wick, make it worn. Remove out the striking instructions for use. Anyway, gives you the little instructions. So again, anytime you see something, check Temu. Like I just ordered, and I should have checked Temu, but I didn't. It's a pizza oven. My friend Bobby has one in his yard, but he's got like the brick oven one, and he spent like almost $1,000 on it. I'm like, I like making my homemade dough and pasta. If you don't know, I love to cook. But I'm like, I want something I can use in the house. You know, it gets really hot here. I live in a desert climate. So I got this pizza oven, and I think it was 140. And just, you know, have fun. Have our, you know, Sicilian Sundays where we could do our homemade pasta, or the sauce and gravy, and our own pizzas. 12 inches. It was like $99, and the 14-inch was $40. But then I got like this spatula set. But look at this. I love a couple things about these Strike Anywhere matches, right? I was not expecting it to be this beautiful, but I love the fact that it's on a keychain, right? Like me being a flight attendant, even though I get exempt from a lot of things TSA would bring from you, I thought Jay could put it on his keychain. He has not yet to do it. But look at this detail. It is got some weight to it, right? But it's like a titanium. But look at the beautiful etching. and I haven't tried it, so I think I might do that with you if I can figure it out. But looks like the top kind of unscrews. It's got like some kind of wick. I don't know how to do it. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. Following weekend away with husband for 21 years. That's crazy. Scraping head, cotton core scraper sealing one way. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, you guys. I'm too scared, but it gives you instructions, so we'll just, should I? I'm gonna set the house on fire, but I don't know. I know, my God. I'm scared. Let's see if it works. I mean, there's a way to ignite it, but okay, hold on. I had a spark. Hold on. I don't know if you could see the sparks. Did you see it? You know what? I'm a chicken shit, so I'm not gonna do it. But I did get a spark, and it's Jay's gift. He's coming like, are you playing with my matches? Yes, honey. But anyway, we'll see if it works. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of a chicken shit right now because I'll set the house on fire. Oh! God, I only have like 40 minutes. Oh, what else was I gonna show you? Oh, the sticker books here in a second. I talk to Diane all the time. Her and Christine talk to Eric and George too. So people I talk to the most, other influencers, like I just recently caught up with Laura from Favorites with Laura. George and Eric, we check in with each other. Tammy from Haulin' It with Meemaw. I need to get better with talking to her. You know, I miss her. I don't talk to her as much as I'd like to. Christine checks in with me almost daily from Cozy Pink Butterfly. And I'm just showing you random stuff at this point. Another place, I used to live in Puerto Rico, if you guys don't know. Actually, the same area that Jorge, George from Smile Until It Hurts is from. So I lived out there for a while. I was engaged to a professional soccer player. He played professional soccer for Spain for 12 years. He was a striker. Yes, I'm bragging. I'm bragging. Love of my life. His name was Rafa. Like, yeah, I guess one that got away. I mean, I'm happy where I'm at today in my relationship. Just kidding, or am I? But Rafa, ugh, love him. Anyway, love Puerto Rico. Lived on the island. Some of the best times of my life were there and with him, and we still talk here and there. He's actually coaching. He still lives partly in Spain and partly in Puerto Rico. But anyway, I fell in love with my favorite cuisine of all time is Puerto Rican food. It's not like Mexican. It's not like Spain or Peruvian food. As a foodie, you can pick up different undertones. For instance, a lot of Mexican flair is tomato-based stuff, whereas Puerto Rican food, their trinity is we have like, you know, onion, carrots, and celery, right? Isn't it like a mirepoix is kind of like here in the States what we use. But in Puerto Rico, they use something called, I mean, Spain does as well, a couple, but the flavorings, they use culantro, not cilantro, culantro, cumin, cilantro, just kind of like a Jamaican meets, I don't even want to say, because I'm not really big on Mexican food. Anyway, Puerto Rican food, I love it. But what they consider to be like their trinity that we have is something called sofrito. Sofrito. And I ordered this specialty online from a channel I watch on YouTube. It's called The Freakin' Rican, Freakin' Rican. Love this dude. And I have used a lot of his recipes. So, in fact, there is his logo, if you can see it. and I have been watching him for years. But I ordered a couple packages of the sofrito because here where I live, even at the Spanish markets here in St. George, a lot of the Spanish culture is Mexican because we're so close to Mexico, right? Back in the East Coast, I the Puerto Rican stores I could get the culantro. So sofrito is basically garlic, cumin, sometimes coriander, but I'll just say what's in here. So it's olive oil, vinegar, cilantro, culantro, which is kind of like a spiny, I believe it's similar to cilantro because I know a lot of recipes, if you can't find culantro, they say to use cilantro. Ask George from Smile Until It Hurts. But yeah, back again, olive oil, vinegar, cilantro, culantro, pepper, green pepper, onion, garlic, and they use something called a chote, which is a seed, if you will. It's like a hard seed, almost like a popcorn kernel, but they use it to color a lot of their food. And I have found the echote seed and the paste, but what you do is you kind of cook the seed in oil, and it's like a bright orange. So if you see the yellow rice, like gandules, which is pigeon peas, yellow rice, Puerto Rican food, you cook the seed in the oil, and then you drain the seed out because it's hard, and it adds a little bit of mild flavor, almost like a paprika, sorry. But it's good. But anyway, I can't get culantro out here, but I used to make my own sofrito when I lived back on the East Coast, and of course in Puerto Rico. I could get all the ingredients, and you just throw it in a food processor, a blender, and it smells so good. Now Goya has it in a jar, the green, the red, but I'm not crazy about it. Nothing like it fresh. So I ordered a couple bags of these, and I freeze them. When I used to make them myself, I used to put them in ice cube trays. All right, let me catch up on some of your comments before I get to the sticker books and get ready to go. I know, Jerry, I was nervous too. Hi, Kathy. Yes, yeah, Naked and Afraid. Oh my God, Puerto Rican food is so good. Have you guys ever had Puerto Rican food? Like, not Spanish food, but like straight up Puerto Rican food. In fact, a pork chop is called a chuleta. And George from Smile Until It Hurts, if you follow him on Instagram, sometimes he has posted some of his recipes. And I'm like, dude, I am so coming over, guys. I am coming over for dinner. I can't even. I got the address. I'm just going to knock on that door and be like, what you making? Some panin, chuletas, tostones, oh, bacalao, pulpo, salad. Love Puerto Rican food. I have never had a dish from Puerto Rico. One thing I had that I didn't like was a rabbit when I lived in Puerto Rico. The rabbit. I didn't like it. But anyway, I'm going to show you the sticker book, and my sofrito is starting to defrost. So, again, Chit Chat from Down Under. I just sent out her stickers. I've got Tammy's coming up. I'll just show you this one. Oh, I forgot to add these. This is the last one I had. This is going to be more of the seasonal. And what I did is I just got binder. I think I got this one at Five and Below, but they have them at the dollar store too. And you might not be able to see it. I don't want them to fall out because some of them I put in there. This Temu has great stickers. This is just kind of, again, being the foodie. I thought they were kind of cute. But again, I'll pass these down to the grandkids. I gotta be careful because I didn't take the backings off of these. But did you guys ever have sticker book collections growing up? I've got a special sticker I got for Tammy. Like, even the ones I sent to George and Eric, I know that Eric loves Halloween. So I got him a bunch of these, like scary horror kind of Halloween stickers, and I got a book of them at Five and Below for $5, and I thought, you know, maybe they would like them. And then, you know, some of the stickers can be pretty expensive, but they had like strawberry shortcake, they had munchie cheese, Powder Puff Girls, the Smurfs. But yeah, this is some of the ones I sent to Eric and George. And I filled quite a few books already. I'm just trying to show you real cool. But did you guys have sticker books? Anyway, there's pages and pages and pages. Oh, did I get to the Christmas ones? I'll just kind of skip to the Christmas ones. I didn't put them up yet. But, like, these are kind of dark, as you can see. But, yeah, I just thought it would be really cool for us to do sticker swaps. Now, these ones, I'm going to show you. I haven't put them in the book yet, but I am obsessed, have been my whole life. It's one of my obsessions that I've never shook. And that is anything Christmas, guys. Particularly Santa Claus. But I really love the retro kind of Little House on the Prairie, Victorian Christmas. Like the old school wrapping paper. I just saw some of it on, I don't know if it was Facebook or YouTube, and I'm like, I hate it because even the holidays for me growing up, you know, we were allowed to open our gifts. We would go to, you know, church or mass Christmas Eve at midnight. And then as soon as we came home, we would open our gifts. And then Mom would make a huge breakfast, you know, pancakes, waffles, bacon, and we don't do that anymore. I mean, I did it with my kids growing up. My oldest is going to be 35. It's 35 September 6th. And my youngest, my daughter will be 34 September 6th, and the youngest will be 26 in October. So we did it growing up. But I am in love with these retro Christmas stickers. In fact, even eBay, they used to have these like plastic, I think it was called popcorn plastic. And they're so expensive on eBay, of Rudolph and carolers and Frosty. And I'm telling you, I want a Christmas house year round, like George and Eric have their tree that they decorate for every holiday. If I was a rich girl, and by no means am I would have a Christmas room where I would have the tree up and the lights and the music, and you know, it would smell like hot cocoa year round. I love it. I love everything about Christmas. I like the scented Christmas tree candles. I mean, even talking about it now makes me want to go decorate. I mean, I literally, right after Halloween, yes, my friends, look how darling that is. Right after Halloween, I start decorating because I got so much Christmas shit. The windows, I mean, I go all out. The bathroom, the shower curtain, the soaps, the lights outside, the magnets that I put on the garage that say Merry Christmas. I'm Christmassy. I love it. Look how freaking cute these stickers are. I want to eat them. Yeah, like a baby. You're like, I just want to bite the baby. It's so damn cute. I love this. It reminds me of my childhood. And I don't know, I've been pretty emotional lately, guys. Not bipolar, but I don't think I am. But I have highs and lows. I guess that is bipolar, but I don't know. I think we all get depressed and stressed out sometimes, and I was kind of in a funk. I was in a funk for a little while. Obviously, hyper right now with my ADHD and hyperactivity is coming out. But love those. It just always makes me feel so good. Just the Christmas. So there you guys go. If you know anything Christmas, I like the gingerbread house stuff. In fact, I used to do themes for every room. Like I said, the whole house. I'll do like a gingerbread theme usually in the kitchen, and then Santa in the living room, and then Frosty in the dining room, and snowflakes and silver bells in the bathroom. And yeah, I like themes. But yeah, anything Christmas, send it my way, please. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Anyway, I'll show you one more. So again, this is just $1.25 at the dollar store. Just get a 3-ring binder. I went to Michael's and I got the photo album pages on the insert. But this is just Dollar Tree stickers. We'll just open up 2 random pages. And if you're on a budget and you want a hobby and maybe you don't feel like you're really crafty, this is something great just to start off with, you know? Like I used to scrapbook, but 1 page in a scrapbook, have you guys ever scrapbooked? Would sometimes take me days because I used to do like 3D scrapbooking. Now I know Diane from Chit Chat Down Under, she does crafts because she has sent me friend mail, and in fact she sent me a little notepad with a pen she made, and I use it for work. So when I'm working first class and I'm serving meals and I have to take their orders, you know, Sky Waitress, I use it. But yeah, look. So a lot of times on my travels too, I'll just pick these up, you know, like, oh, I'm in Oregon or I'm in California, but look how cute. And again, my granddaughters, Delilah is on the spectrum, and she would love this. And I was telling my son, I was like, I want to do these stickers. Look at these cute retro ones. I got those 5. They were kind of expensive, but you got your little lipstick. They were at 5 and below. And he's like, Mom, please don't send him stickers. I'm like, no, it's like something I want to do. This is some of the ones I sent to Laura, favorites with Laura, the foiled. And he's like, Mom, they're going to put stickers all over the wall. They're going to, you know, make a mess. And I'm like, no, just get a photo album. And he's like, yeah, they're you know, too young for that. I don't want stickers all over the place. So when Grandma goes in a couple weeks to Illinois when the baby comes, something I'll do to occupy the kids. You know what? We're going to Michael's, and you guys can pick out whatever stickers you want. The dollar store, like $10 each. All right, girls, here's your binder. This is Delilah's. This is Denarius. We call them Lala and Danny. And then you each can pick out like $10 worth of stickers. And I get the cardstock, and I just put them inside. Like this isn't even, this is just, like I said, I got the, oh no, this, I'm sorry, this photo album was like $10 at Michael's. But the binders at the dollar store. And then I'll just go to Michael's and get like a pack of 24 of the inserts, and they can pick out whatever stickers they want. And you know what? Before you know it, Grandma's spending an hour or 2 with the grandkids, and we're creating memories, you know. And years to come, when I'm no longer here, they can look back at that sticker collection, and it's just the small things, you know, whether it's frosting cookies or baking a cake or I don't know. Anyway, my friends, I got to charge up my phone, and I got to get ready to go. So I'll probably burn out on the 45-minute drive to Mesquite. Clean up my melting sofrito. I'm going to prep the pork chops. I just throw a couple tablespoons of this in there with some olive oil and adobo and sazon, some Spanish seasoning. Hopefully, come January, after the holidays, because I've got the baby coming, we've got our vacation to Western Europe, I am going to go visit Diane, hopefully for a week in Australia. Chit Chat from Down Under, and we're gonna have a blast, and I am gonna make her some Puerto Rican food. Probably gonna have to bring some sofrito and my spices for her, but if she's never had Puerto Rican food, and I don't think Diane has, I'm gonna take care of her, and I'm gonna turn her around to the cuisine, and she will never be the same. Anyway, my friends, girls' trouble right there indeed. And then the following weekend away with husband. Oh, I am way behind my comments, my loves. Leslie, it was great to see you. Oh, and Illinois, my son lives, I fly into Peoria, but he lived in Pekin. So what is that, like 2.5 hours south, I believe, of Chicago. So yeah, sorry I didn't see your message, but he lives like Green Valley, Pekin area. Look at this. I look like something about Mary, my little cupie. I gotta flatten that curl, just does not want to cooperate. I was trying to match the hairpiece and now it's, I don't know. I might just slick it back. Oh my God, yes. Let's go to Puerto Rico. Be careful when you get there. Oh, in Australia. Yeah, I've been to Melbourne, but Diane, where are you closer to? Aren't you close to Melbourne? I fly into Melbourne, right? Chit chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had a house, Jerry, in Green Valley. So I just tell people like Pekin, you know, but most people don't even know Pekin. So Peoria, you know, that's the airport I fly into. I usually go St. George to Chicago or Dallas and then just go right to Peoria. Oh, yeah. Australia is beautiful. We were there for a few days. But yeah, I always forget. So I know she's what airports are closest to you? I think you're like almost 3 hour drive from the airport though, right, Diane? But yeah, we're getting together. I wanted her to come here, but it's so expensive, like for her especially, because she has to pay for her airfare, and I usually only have 1 or 2 days off a week if I'm lucky, unless I take my vacation. But you know, I fly free on Delta, American United, and Alaska, and then I can do code shares, so it's easier for me to get to her. Um, Being a flight attendant, not paying for my ticket. And even though it would take me a day to get there, maybe a day and a half to get it back as well, a day each way. So if I have a week off of work, that gives me 5 days with her, probably four realistically. But I'm going to get there because that's my girl. I never lived in Illinois, Jerry. So my son is there. He was in the military and fell in love with a girl that he met when he was in the military that was a friend of his friends. So he started a relationship with her. Actually, it was his son's mother's family was from there, and they were trying to get out of Vegas and start a life together. It didn't work out. And he just ended up being there, and you know, just for custody reasons, he fell in love with Illinois, and his kids are there, and he's remarried, and that's where he's at. I thought about it too. I have 2 more years before I can retire, and then I'm like, I could probably move out there to be next to the grandkids. So Jay doesn't like the cold. We'll see where we're at in 2 years. So for now, just flying by the seat of my pants, trying to push out the last 2 years with my company, get my flight bennies, and if I was single and not with Jay and didn't have a life here in St. George, I would be probably in Illinois now, just because that's where the kids are. But anyway, my friends, Michael, yeah, you got to go. Brisbane, yeah, so I don't even know if we fly there or who flies there. So Jerry, my granddaughter, Mariella is what they're naming her. She's due on Daddy's birthday, September 6th. So she has not arrived yet, but she's ready to pop. Mama's ready to pop. And his wife is from England, and they're doing great. I love Kim, my son's wife. I love her, love her, love her to death. I mean, his ex-wife is amazing as well, Kylie. Yeah, Michael should go. Michael's all over the place. Gosh, I'm itchy. All right, my friends, I really got to charge up my phone. It was nice catching up. Haven't been here for a while. Sorry, I'm adjusting my titties. But yeah, got to clean up my mess and get ready. So anyway, I love you guys. I'll try to come back in next week when I can. I know Diane sent me out some friend mail, snail mail. It takes forever, and I sent hers out yesterday. I sent it out like a week and a half ago, and then I went to work and came back, and it said return to sender because I put her address on there, but forgot the country. That was a waste of a few bucks, but got it back out there. So yeah, she's kind of in the sticker swap. Let me know, you guys. Find me on Facebook, Shannon, Shannon. Last name is Dilling, Dillling. Send me a friend request. DM me. Tell me that you are on my channel. If we're not connected already, give me your address. And it might take a week or two, but when I get around to it and can divide up the stickers, because I just kind of like, oh, I think Diane will like this one. It's a koala bear. Or I think Christine, Cozy Pink Butterfly, is going to like these pink butterflies. Or Eric's going to like the horror Halloween themed ones. I try to match up the stickers I send you to what I know you like. And it's time consuming. And then again, having a couple days off, going to the post office, getting the labels. Hey, you get it. All right, you guys, I love you. I hope you are doing well. As I always say, remember to be kind to each other. Life is short. And like I have more days behind me than ahead of me. And just want to live my best life. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed right now. Put out that vibe. You guys, look, I'm like crit science or something. That's my fingers crossed. Going to the casino tonight. Your girl needs some money. I need the money, honey. Put those vibes. Lift your hands and I praise you, Jesus. Hallelujah. I'm going to go throw a couple bucks in the slot machines. Please, for the love of God, let me win so I can go see Diane quicker. All right, signing off until next time. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Bye.